How's it going?
Yeah, we should be live.
It's good. I was out running errands, so I just kind of run into ENT Title real quick. I was like, hey, can I borrow a closing drink?
All right.
Gotta love our title people.
Cool. Well, we're going live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything. If you want to take the floor for a couple minutes, if that's cool with you, it's all recorded and everything as well. I'm gonna step out for 10 seconds, but I'll be right back.
Yeah. So we wait on you, or
No, just go ahead. We work with Amber, and we highly recommend her, and she's exclusive kind of with our team. So tell you a little bit about what she does, and I just want to make sure that Kizzy can get on, but I'll be back in like 10 seconds. But go ahead.
yes. Thanks. Hey everybody. I'm so glad I could be here. I didn't know I was going to be live, or I would have dressed a little bit different. Caught me in a little bit of everything. But Amber Martinez with the Chosa Home Warranty. I'm actually coming to you from ENT Title in Georgetown right now. They were kind enough to let me use their space. But I wanted just to say that our new 2022 brochures are out for those of you who are familiar with the Chosa Home Warranty. For those of you who are not, a little bit about us that makes us stand out is the fact that we are designed 100% to offer a better home warranty claims experience. We do that by allowing homeowners to choose their own technician, by believing in transparency and education with every claim provider. So 3 wonderful programs that are designed on a maximum aggregate basis. Your clients can pick the coverage they want based upon how much they want to save on their different items. So those are amazing, great things. Used it myself a couple of weeks ago, and it was amazing when my plumbing was going everywhere, water was spewing everywhere, and I was able to have a plumber out to my home, have it repaired and taken care of within 2 hours, and within 4 hours I was being able to get my reimbursement approval from a Chosa Home Warranty. So when you guys are looking for a warranty partner, part of what I do is I also believe in customer service is a big key. That's huge nowadays. I think it's a lost art. So what I do is I become part of your team, meaning that I am there to protect your brand. So that is what I do as a local account executive. And then Chosa is there to literally offer your clients a better home warranty claims experience.
Beautiful. Well, yeah, you're easy to get a hold of, right? And we have all your notes if anyone wants to reach out anytime.
Yep. You guys have brochures in your office. Everybody at your office knows how to get a hold of me. My number, if anybody does want me, is 512-876-7842. You can call me or text me. Also, feel free to reach out to Facebook, friend request me. I'm Amber Martinez, and you can follow me there as well.
Come on, Amber. Thank you. We're gonna start cold calling, and we'll release this.
Okay. What'd you say, Dad?
Oh, I said we're about to start cold calling, and we're going to release this, and we hope you have a really good weekend.
You guys, good luck. Have a great weekend, too.
All right. Okay, we got, let's see, Natalie, Kizzy, my man, Noah. Before we jump in, let's go through each person. Do you have any immediate needs or things that you want to accomplish?
I think at the moment I'm okay. We're working through getting a closing at the end of this month on time, but I don't think there's any roadblocks right now. That may change.
Okay.
But I think for right now,
all good.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Natalie, anything? I was going to basically just start calling, but I want to make sure that we're getting you guys what you need. And as we do these classes, right, it's good to sit and watch me do stuff, and I'm here to do that, but I want to make sure that it's inspiring you to take action, and we're solving whatever goals or challenges you have. So do you have anything that you need in particular?
Not at the moment. I'm still just still getting used to having to talk to a lot of people about my business, and I'm not used to being this popular, so I'm still settling into that.
Great. I love it. Well, I'm happy for you, and I love the creativity that you're putting in place, and just let us know if you need anything.
Thanks. I will. Absolutely.
Cool. And we are also on Facebook Live, Instagram Live. If anyone needs anything, just comment. I had a girl text me earlier. I'm gonna call her right now. She says, looking to list or sell soon. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, see what happens. Oh, now we're on Instagram Live.
It's on TikTok.
TikTok Live. All right. What's going on, TikTok? Hey, we're cold calling. Rose texted me. I'm looking to sell. We're gonna see what happens.
I got a killer sign if she needs it.
There we go. Natalie's got the guitar pick listing sign, the most creative one I've ever seen. You seen that?
No,
That's sweet.
Sounds
It's a
cool, though.
guitar pick.
Nice.
That's her for sale sign.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Please leave your message for 512762566.
And then we're gonna do Mojo. Hey Rose, this is Matt. Thank you so much for texting me. I hope you're doing well. Would love to connect and help any way we can with getting your property taken care of. If you can, give me a call. My cell phone number is 512-914-4806. 512-914-4806. Thank you so much. Okay.
Just curious, where did you prior have her, or how did you guys? Do you know how you guys linked
No,
up?
like
Okay.
I don't even know who she is.
Gotcha.
But I have her number stored. So maybe I talked to her like,
at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but isn't that crazy? Like
Yeah.
just
Out of
looking to
nowhere.
sell. All right.
That's
I got this spreadsheet right here. So this is, you guys can't see this, but I have all these properties I've made offers on.
wow.
And so like if they're still on the MLS, do you actually mind?
Yeah.
That's good.
Let me pull that up.
If they're still on the MLS, then we'll see if we can make an offer. And then like Kizzy on, this is good because if there's a house that you're wanting to make an offer on, I could call as a totally separate person and make an offer 50,000 less and see what they say. And then you could use that info. So if you want me to do that, just, put the notes, type it in on the chat, like what you want me to offer and the address and all that. All right, so we're going through properties that we have already offered on. Okay, this would be a good one.
Which
Fairview, 1200 Fairview. Actually, Farview,
far.
FAR.
Okay.
Where was Ed?
1200.
1200 Farview. And I'm going to call this guy Ed. We are getting after it, baby.
Is that Austin?
Ed Talley.
Hey, Ed, this is Matt Leander. We were talking a couple of weeks ago about your duplex listing. Did you get that taken care of?
Yeah, I had it under contract, and then they backed out. So it's we dropped the price to $524, and it's still on the market.
Okay. And I think last we talked, he was at the 500 mark was his bottom line.
Correct.
Okay. What, if you don't mind, like what happened? Anything that would be valuable for me to know as far as why it fell out?
Well, the group that was buying it, once they, they should have done their homework a little bit ahead of time, but because of the increase, they couldn't make I don't know if they couldn't get their loan, or they certainly couldn't make the math work for them, and they blamed it on basically on the rate increases. So.
Gotcha.
But no, there's nothing wrong. I think they were looking at it primarily as a lot, and probably going to do a tear down on the structures. But the structures are in good condition. You've seen them. So
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, man. I'll keep tracking it. We got this fund that we're working with, and anything else going on in the market that you can share, or listings, or anything you need?
no, I'm good right now. I got this thing's getting a lot of traction though now that it's back on the market. So you might want to do something sooner rather than later.
Okay. All right, man. We were at 480, but I get it. We'll stay in touch.
Yeah, man. See if you can get that up a little bit. I might be able to get the seller to buy it.
What do you think? What do you think it would take?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we were under contract at 5. If you can get close to that, he may want to go ahead and do it.
Okay. I'll see what I can do, man. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. What's up, man? Come on in. You can sit over here or there, whatever you want.
Dude, I came prepared. I'm ready.
My man.
I got a list.
I don't know what.
I got addresses. Dude, I'm
So
ready.
I don't know if I'm gonna find the
Type in, just type in 1200. See what that does. Because it could, okay. Was it not on that?
Maybe that's spell
Well, that's the thing is go back to criteria. It could be pending, right? So like check pending and then yeah, but then put 1200 in again.
Okay.
All right. Nicholas came prepared. I'm gonna call on this one for Kizzy. 914.
Can I put my computer on this backside of this?
Come on, man.
Withdrawn.
All right. Okay. Withdrawn. Good. Let's go. So the one I offered. Hey, Daniel, this is Matt. I'm at TRE. You got a couple minutes? Good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I got a couple minutes.
Oh, cool. I just wanted to talk to you about your listing on Foxglove and just see if you could tell me a little bit about it. I've got a fund. We're trying to buy some properties here in Austin and just want to see if this one might make sense.
Yeah, what do you want to know about it?
Just what would be maybe important. I know you got on here that the sellers would like a lease back. Is there anything, that we could get creative on? Do they want maybe even a longer lease back or just anything to try and get a deal done, basically?
I think 30 to 60 days is all they need. They're making offers kind of this weekend. We have one they want to make an offer on. But if they need more time, they have their parents who live in town and they can stay with them. So I think that would be fine. We have been told that an offer is coming this afternoon, but we don't have anything in hand yet. And I think they're planning on waiting until Sunday to decide unless they get an offer that is really convincing.
Okay. So this might not work, but I just got to throw it out there. I've kind of run the numbers we have this fund and we raise capital to go buy deals. And for the metrics that we got to get, we'd have to be around 350 on the offer.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work at this point. But, if we don't get any offers in hand, then we'd be willing to talk.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, that'd be my number if something changes. And do you have any other listings or immediate buyer needs that I could get stuff in front of you?
Right now, the only listing I have coming up is a kind of a unique thing. It's a waterfront acre in Lago Vista, but it's part of a condo regime, so it's a building site. But it's going to have water access, so it's kind of a rare property on a deep cove. So yeah, if you have anyone interested in that should be listed next week. But that's the only other thing I got going on.
Awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate your time, man. I like how you approach things, and a lot of realtors are a little bit more difficult. So just thank you.
Oh yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. And we'll be in touch if nothing else comes our way.
All right, man. Hey, if you don't mind, I'm gonna shoot you our YouTube channel. As you can see, like a little bit about us, and love to stay in touch.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Matthew.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Kizzy, there you go. So that's a good agent. He's like, no, we're not gonna take that offer, but we might later.
Maybe, yeah. If nothing comes out,
People are like, oh hell no, hang up. Like, come
feel
on.
offended,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was cool.
All right, so I am gonna store his number, and I will send him our YouTube channel. And Kizzy might get something out of that. Kizzy, maybe now you offer. She said you were gonna offer maybe closer to ask, and now you offer 370, and that looks better because I offered 350.
Right.
And then we'll call that one after I send this. That's good because I was talking to Amy, and they would. So how many contacts do you have? I'll tell you actually if you want to know. Thanks for your time, Daniel. So my phone contacts. How do you tell? By the bottom?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Do you know how to tell, Natalie? Oh, 6932. Almost 7,000.
Where did you find that?
Just go to the very bottom. You can like hit the number sign, or
I try to hit in between to make it jump down.
I'm saying like hit right here, like just
Oh, okay.
three. Gotta get those numbers up, baby.
This was a pretty realistic.
Hey, it's all good. All right, let's call this one. Amy. I might have her number stored.
So this looks like what, 2 acres, 2.3 acres. So really, it's like a land
Yeah.
grab.
What's the number? Scroll down just a little more.
Where are we? Right here. 630-6302.
630-6302. Amy, I knew it.
Yeah.
See, look, number stored.
In there? Yeah.
Come on.
on.
Store every number, baby. I can this weekend. 502 Edgar Cove. Have a minute for a call.
This is Amy.
Hey, Amy, this is Matt Teifke over at TRE. We talked to. Yeah, it's all good. See, she didn't store my number. We talked about 1200 Farview, and I noticed that it was withdrawn. I just wanted to touch base to see if anything had changed or.
No, not with what she's willing to accept.
Yeah. What are they thinking? Just curious. Like, just gonna sit on it.
Yeah, she's still cleaning it up and,
Yeah.
just not in any rush or desire to really sell it that
Okay.
much. So,
I get it. Anything in particular outside of that you need help with, or listings coming soon?
no, not that I need help with, but, all is well on my end.
Okay. Well, thank you, Amy, and go ahead and store my number if you ever need anything, and love to work with you in the future.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I just had somebody call me. Let's see who this
Yeah, I
is.
heard it. Yeah.
That's weird. I mean, no motivation,
No.
but the fact that it's withdrawn, that means that it's fair game
Right.
to go to the owner directly.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So something to consider.
Something to keep on the radar.
Dude, I got some questions.
Yep, bring it on.
Okay, so I'm after these apartments. I found a couple of apartments, and I kind of found like a whole area in South Austin. Ton of duplexes. It almost looks like a hidden gem. I don't know if they sold the houses to individuals, and they bought them out. Got a mortgage on them or what. But I found this pocket right by the airport. There's a ton of vehicles. There's a ton of properties there. I don't exactly have their exact name or anything like that. My plan was to look them up on the MLS, find out last time it traded, reach out to that agent exactly, and just kind of touch base, see what's the deal with them. So I don't have a specific phone number, but that's what I'm going to do is plug in addresses, go from there, and just kind of find their information and then hit them up.
That's it.
Okay, cool.
And we have a software that can pull phone numbers too.
I actually did have something I wanted to ask you besides that. The other thing I wanted to ask you about. Oh, yes. So on the MLS, I've been just playing around with it, setting up different parameters, basically making random lists, looking at days on market, things that got withdrawn off the market. And I found a ton of deals in the Dove Springs area. I love Southside, so I'm always in the Southside area looking for opportunity. So there's just a pocket of residential that I'm looking to just hit real hard and just keep hitting them. Just keep hitting the list and keep hitting the list until somebody's like, just like that lady, she don't know what her motivation is. But then again, did she take the time to find out what her motivation is? That agent.
Oh,
you
yeah.
just got off the phone with.
Right. Yeah. No. It's like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on here.
People, there's motivation somewhere there.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter what with the economy, they're needing money, whether they need it now or not. You wave money in their face. I promise you they'll
Totally.
at least respond to you, right? They'll engage with you.
Is this your email? No. I don't think I know.
Yeah, that is.
is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you, if you don't mind, if you could look these up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So these are ones that I offered on. See,
Okay.
just start
See what
top
their
and see
stats
if they're still there.
Yeah.
Hey, this phone call that I'm about to make right now, I figured I better jump in the crowd.
Get it.
This is a fixer upper. It was cruising down the road. It was a sign in the grass and said, call this number. It didn't have an address. Drove around the neighborhood, found a couple listings, but this one just says it's a fixer upper. I tried to skip trace them, got nothing on it, but
Cool.
you know, we're gonna call them and see what we
You
can get out of it.
come over here.
Yeah,
Try to
absolutely.
make room. Just so you can, so people know what's going on.
You want me? I can hop on that side while he.
Oh, you're good. I think we can fit. All right, really rolling now, baby.
Actually, this one was in Dove Springs.
Nicholas is calling Dove Springs.
Hey, John, my name's Nick. I'm with TRE. I was driving around town and I saw a little fixer-upper sign, a little sign in the grass. Can I borrow a bit of your time to talk about it?
Yeah, Nick, I'm actually, I'm familiar with you guys. I actually work for Network Realty, local wholesale brokerage here in town. Are you familiar with those, by chance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, man, so, I haven't done a deal personally with any of the CRE agents. I know you guys got a bunch of different things going on over there. What sector of the business are you working on?
You know what? I get involved with as much as possible, just trying to create value and just opportunities. And so when I saw your sign, I was like, you know what? Let me hit him up. Let me see what's going on. Let's see what he got going on. And since you're wholesaling deals, man, I mean, I'd love to connect with you and stay in touch so that we could make a deal together, or if I got something or you got something, we could bounce ideas off each other.
Yeah, I know, in the past, I've talked to, I believe it's Matt, I think the head guy over there. I've talked to,
Yes, my guy.
I talked to him. Yeah, I've talked to him a few times. There's always been some, so we never sign our contract over at Network. We buy and we close on the real estate that we wholesale out to investors. So I know that with Matt, there was, at the time we were talking, there was a little bit of trepidation there on, signing contracts and having him wholesale the deals for us. We're really just looking to connect with investors or retail agents that have
We do
investors
that. We buy a
that are
farm,
looking to,
whatever wholesale.
help the pipeline out,
Just clarify.
put more deals in front of us, that kind of stuff. Outside of that, we do buy all kinds of real estate from everyone. So if you did have anything that.
This is his first. He hasn't even done a deal yet, so
Yeah.
he's blowing smoke.
We'd be well alive for y'all and send it out to our clients.
Okay. You know what? I think we're on the same page, and I'm glad I reached out to you, man, because I'm going to be hitting you up in the future. And if you would say my number again, it's Nick from TRE. I work directly with Matt, and to be honest with you, it sounds like we're on the same page as far as like what we're trying to accomplish. We're after everything. Any bit of opportunity that comes across our desk or that I can find, because I'm always in the market looking for opportunity. So I do appreciate you giving me your time there.
Yeah, of course. I love this, man. But I always like to meet. I do this with all my clients anyway. I either meet them for
I want
coffee,
some
grab
put me on
lunch,
a contract, right?
same thing with any of the retail agents I work with that have clients. If you got time next week, I know you guys are going to Ragnarok. I actually grew up downtown. So if you want, I can meet you down there. We can get coffee. You can get that, sit down and chat. And hash it out. They got figure out there's an opportunity there for us to work together and build that relationship.
Okay, sweet. And then as far as deals, do you have anything that's on the table right now that's in that Dove Springs area?
So like I just kind of throw them out as a look at it out there. Sometimes they have those areas, sometimes they don't. Right now, I've got a ground drive down that we're working with. I have a backdrop too.
Yes, if you take all this out, you're only left for sure. But, it's active. A is active under contract. So, on the next one. Basically.
Or,
But when you do this,
did you have another one?
not really. They're just, it is actually that they'll take back the contracts.
I booked the Mueller
If it's
area.
covered.
Okay.
Active on the contract, yeah. Kind of like we're good.
Instead
Instead of going back,
Yeah.
just use this, so all the stuff stays in there. Use like you see the results, right? Yes. Instead of clicking back, just click criteria. So you don't lose your criteria. You click back, you use it. You don't just keep, yeah, just go to the next one.
But you want me to keep?
Just keep those active, because if they're not, then we won't want to call them.
Yeah. Do you guys have like
Yeah.
a preferred lender you guys work with? Anybody like that? Specialty guys?
Thanks, Natalie. Appreciate you, Natalie.
After that, we open it up to everyone else. Me personally, I work with.
Please leave a message for mailbox number.
One Wolf Capital.
Hey guys, we are cold calling pretty crazy right now. So Noah is
Okay.
looking at.
Okay. Well, shoot, I'm gonna send you over my info right now, and then I'll check back with you here in a couple of
Hey, Sam.
days. I'm always looking for deals, and then I know
Hey,
you're
my name's
always looking
Matt.
for deals as
I
well.
was
So
Longhorn Construction
like
in
to stay in
Modeling
touch.
here in Austin. And we're just getting our name out in front of people in the community to help with like any kind of construction work. Do you have any immediate needs or know?
That
anyone
sounds
needs
good.
any
That sounds
help?
good. When I follow up with you next week and confirm.
Okay, well, hey, if you don't mind, you
Yeah,
can
man.
store my number for the
Talk to you
future. I'd
soon.
love to be a resource for you. We do like bathroom, kitchen remodels, a lot of investing, just kind of real estate entrepreneurial. Can I give you our website? Okay. Yeah, thank you, and I'll just text it to you if you don't mind. Thank you, sir. Salmon was his name.
All right, I got a question.
Yep.
There's I want to say it's like a 12 unit that I passed by. Didn't really have too much information on it, but it did have the property management phone number.
Yep.
My plan of action here kind of guided me with this. I was wanting to just hit up the property management company. They gave two phone numbers that are very, very similar, so I figured it's probably mom and dad that are probably also managing it. So, give them a call and try to see what they want to do with it, try to see if I can make a deal, put something together, kind of get an idea of what they want for it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
No,
What do you think?
the name of the game is just you're doing the right thing, like get info, find out what's going on. So, find out what the managers are doing, right? You guys got any other properties coming up for sale? You got any buyers? Like, just
I'm gonna go in this call as like, hey, I'm interested in potentially renting it, and then see where it goes from there.
So you see how this just call, like goes through and then I click and the address pops up.
What is it calling? What is it?
It's a list of everyone who owns duplexes and fourplexes in Austin, or in Round Rock.
Gotcha.
All right.
So this one looks like it's still active.
Okay.
179, the system, this is right here.
Yeah. What did I say here?
So you have,
Hey Tom, this is Matt over at
hello,
Longhorn
this is
Construction.
Nicholas. I have passed one of the apartments.
We help people with bathroom and kitchen remodels and just trying to get our name out in the community. See if you or anyone you know need help.
Information on the apartments. Can you please give me a call back? Nicholas, my phone number's-
We're here around Rock. Yeah, been doing it for like about 15 years now and got a good company and good reputation here in town. I can shoot you a text if that's all right with our company website and just want to be a resource for you. All right, Tom. Well, hey, I really appreciate your time and any way we can help in the future, we're here.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, sir. So,
All right,
This is different. So I know what you're gonna ask.
And I know exactly what your goal is here.
I'm just building a relationship.
Right, but with all these guys, you're trying to either go, or you want to either go to, if they need a rent, or they need.
Well, I do.
And then you can work your way into, hey, you might sell that place, you might do something else.
Yes.
But
So,
your foot in the door is, hey.
dude, and this is through
Construction.
2 weeks now of doing this.
Uh-huh.
Hi, this is Nicholas. I had passed by the apartments, called Twin Apartments.
Hello, Tom.
Just yesterday, and I saw there was a phone number listed, and I was just trying to touch base.
So everybody shuts down the investor.
Okay.
Right.
Nobody shuts down the
in that case,
contract. This is when I found out.
They're in
Right now,
Yeah.
owners of the-
So
Everyone needs a contact for that.
So I've been telling people like, hey, I'm with Longhorn, and they're like, oh, I got 10 rental
Oh,
properties.
sorry about that, sir. Well, it's good to meet you. And
Yes.
So it's,
I'm looking
You never
at
know.
it myself, but at the same time,
Do you know,
I passed by,
like,
so
are you able to actually
Get it
take
rough,
rough?
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
And
Very
I
cool.
wanted to touch base with
It's
you. I was
crazy.
interested in it.
No, that's good. That's a good foot, because
Is there anything that you
Everyone
would
needs that.
consider?
Yeah,
Maybe an
it's the-
offer, or maybe kind of entertain
it's
an
the
offer?
Longhorn clubs.
yes, yeah, you won't get hung up.
I know.
Say that again, over $10 million?
Talking $10 million deals over here.
Oh my God.
So that's
Yeah,
I'm
you
doing
call
this
this guy or
What did I say? What did I?
so they
We're
said,
sitting on the full price.
is this what the list was?
Yeah.
So now they've listed 150.
Yeah. No, I know, it's getting up there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Let's
say-
pass, right? Because like full price, I was at
Well,
40.
yeah.
continue.
And now we
to
raised
raise
it.
the
Okay.
road, you know, coming through there.
Just
That's
read the
why
notes
when I
too,
saw
because
it,
it might not make sense.
Okay. So you want to.
Well, I completely respect that. You know, if I could ask you one of the questions about the apartments, like how many
You can have
units
it,
are
baby.
there, and you know, is there any plans for additional units to be added? Okay, cool. All right, well then, you know what? I'll follow up with you. You know, later on down the road.
You guys have any
Happy
questions
to
or
change
thoughts?
the
Let us
resources
know.
available.
We're constantly working on this.
I appreciate your time.
Official,
Tell your name,
easier
sir.
to understand what we have
Danny,
going on.
well, good to meet you, Danny. I'm
Yeah,
Nicholas.
so multiple people in here calling. We're gonna need more cameras.
Well, that guy had a plan. He
In
wants
contact?
yeah, he wants, so his name is Danny. And he said he wants 10 mil for that unit, but I swear, it's probably like a 12 unit. It's,
Dude,
it's,
Here, call this guy. I'll send you his number. John Latouf. Here. He's a broker. Tell him that you
Dude.
talk to me.
okay.
Reduced.
Come on.
Look
Yeah,
at
what are we
550.
trying-
You
what are we
you
trying
want 543. We have 543.
All right, let's call him. I cold called him and he said, I got New York buyers. They're paying top price for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So tell him, hey, I got this apartment. This guy wants 10 mil.
Is it even worth 10 million?
Maybe.
Well, I guess this is what he says, right? Let's just get some information.
Or just, yeah, maybe you'd be like, you know, he told me just throw something out there.
If you know the extension of the party you are trying to reach, you may dial it at any
Be
time.
right back, guys.
To speak with motorcycle.
Hey, you're welcome to come in if you want. What's that? There's a lot going on, but you're welcome to come. Hey, Kat, do you mind, real quick? I'm trying to figure out, because all three of us are here, is there a better way? And maybe this too, if you can find something.
Things good for the residents.
All right, guys, thanks for being here. We are getting some traction. All right, I'm gonna stop this. Okay, so that one's good, right?
Yeah, I mean,
How's that
they
fun?
reduced it 7 from what they were at.
What do they say?
Okay, said you have to come up quite a bit. Is there a reason you're using and or signs?
Sweet. All right, let's call him. Who was it?
It looks like Jason. Yeah, Jason Richmond.
595.
4809.
Okay. So we offered 543. It was listed at 624.
It's just Nicholas from GRE.
Now it's down to
I got
550.
in contact with Matt, and that's why I was reaching out.
Huh.
I have a client
That's the
that
same
has
one, huh?
apartments,
Weird, I believe so, right?
Market, trying to get it on the
Wonder
contract.
why.
or reach out.
Yeah, 'cause look at right here, it went down 2 days ago
Basis and we'll
from 599.
Put a deal together.
So he'd already reduced it 25.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
call when you can.
This is why,
they must
like,
be, they must be motivated. They have to be able to drop.
this is. I mean,
They're down 75.
but like, it just like this agent should have called me.
Right.
You know what I
If you
mean?
got a guy that's almost
Yeah,
at
I've
what
already.
you're gonna list
That's
at,
like
it'd be automatic.
it
should
doesn't
be.
even make sense.
Was it because he was worried about the as a science part? of it?
Maybe, but still,
Yeah, but it's a.
595, 48. But now my price has definitely changed.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we're calling on a deal that I already offered on, and they dropped the price right to where we offered. See what happens.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for calling. Right now, I'm with a client or in an appointment. Please leave me a detail.
34. All right, I'll text him. 34, 5, 21. Okay.
Let's go next. If you could do So they were saying that if they would have taken 575, accuracy. Let's see if this one's.
All right. Get some traction here, guys. So Nicholas is making an offer. John didn't answer.
John did not answer.
Okay.
Text him.
Nicholas is making an offer. Noah's looking up deals that we've already offered on. We got Mojo Dialer on pause because we got too much going on. But I'm having fun.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
There's this area that I found where they just barely put up some brand new apartments. It's right before, it's on 71 and 973, before you get to 130. You can tell that they have intentions to develop that area.
Mhm.
My idea was thinking maybe I can go and grab that land, get that land under contract, see if I can start pushing
Yes.
somebody to come in there with the money and the
For sure.
resources to
Absolutely.
put in their apartments, since they just put a brand new,
Yes.
you know.
We just did our Georgetown deal. It was that I don't know if you know that one, where 97 acres. We sold it to the neighbor. It's like just get in front of the existing apartment guys.
Yeah, having that thing under contract is probably the strongest thing.
Yeah, get everything under contract you can. I mean, you don't want to just throw out crazy numbers, but
Yeah, it has to make
if there's
sense.
some exactly. But I think this is going to be a good time for what we're doing. Market's changing quickly, and I don't think Austin's like, in a place to be worried about. But people are going to start panicking. The homeowners
Right.
own stocks, right? If your stocks are going down, maybe there's a reason you want to sell your house for a little bit less.
Or shoot, maybe you convince them to sell it and then you sell them another property.
Yeah,
You know,
totally. Yeah, just trade up.
I don't know why I'm coming up with nothing on this one.
Could-
What am I doing?
Kelly Cove. Take out the Kelly. Sometimes it's weird. Just,
Okay.
I can. Sure can.
Should I keep
there you go.
the strings?
C4 matches. See if that. There it is. See, I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. That's good to know. Still active. 650 still a price.
Let's call him.
And they told you that 575, you'd be willing to sell at 575 back in. And this
Yeah.
was moved up the date to April, so
Yeah. Let's try him.
time's gone by. And it's still
Yeah, I was
sitting.
actually going to look at that property, and she called me and they canceled on me.
Really.
Anyone
2 acres.
wires?
Go down a little if you don't mind.
Sure.
The
Oh,
agent's
so
image.
yeah.
East.
Is it Alyssa?
All right, we're calling on one. It's got a number. See.
Oh yeah.
Kelly Cove.
Hello?
Hey, this is Matt. I was calling about your listing on Kelly Cove.
Yeah.
What's the latest with that? I know it's kind of been sitting there. They were thinking about. Or go ahead.
Yeah, so it's listed at 650. We're actually about to take it off the market. I think the owner is going to do an owner finance deal with a friend. But if we can find a better offer, then I can present it to you.
I would be very interested in owner financing, and I could pay. I could probably try to beat the terms that they're talking about, and pay your commission. Would you be able to get me like bullet points of where they're at with that, and I can see if I can beat it?
Yeah, if you can get closer to 600, you would beat it.
But I'm saying I would want to be on the owner finance terms.
Okay.
So like I'm just curious, like, you know, what do I have to do as far as down payment and interest rate and all that kind of stuff?
Your down payment's gonna have to be I can't remember exactly what he said. He didn't give me a lot of details on it because it hasn't been finalized. So I don't feel comfortable giving that out right now. I think what would be best is if you have an idea of what you feel comfortable doing, then give us those numbers and I'll present it to him and we can kind of go back and forth and negotiate.
So I'd probably feel comfortable at like 575, 10% down, 4.75% interest.
Okay. So 575, 10% down. Okay. Let me text that and see what he thinks. And Matt, what is your last name?
Taifke?
Oh, we've dealt with each other before.
We have.
Yes. Okay. And you still haven't seen the property, right?
I drove out there. I hadn't been able to get inside.
Okay. Okay. So 575K, 10% down.
4.75% interest on a like a 40-year term.
And you want to do owner financing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you interested in not doing owner financing? He was just doing that because it's a friend.
Yeah, I would, but I'd have to pay a lot less. Like I'm trying to compete with that other offer and make it a win-win.
Right, but you weren't aware that there was another offer.
Correct.
Right. So.
Well, that's why when you said 600, that's why I originally think I offered like 540 or something. So I'm just trying to. If I pay cash or get a loan, I'll pay more than if I get owner financing. I mean, I'll pay less than if I get owner financing. So I can do multiple options, but it just depends.
So what would it be if you don't do owner financing?
I'd probably be at 500.
Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
So I'll send him that and see what he has to say. I don't know if it's going to work because the owner financing deal is for a close friend of his. So, anyways.
Well, that's why I was wanting to see if I could beat it, right? Like, I get it, it's a friend, but if I'm paying more and giving him more money, obviously he's selling for a reason. Maybe it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he is selling for a reason. I would just have to see. So 575, 10% down, owner financing. Sorry, there was a state trooper behind me. I'm driving.
You're good. 4.7% interest and a 40-year term.
Okie dokie. I will see what he has to say.
Okay, hey, I appreciate your time. Do you have any other listings or any buyer needs?
I have several pocket listings, but they're going to be way out of, if you're in the 500s, they're going to be way out of your range. These are more like in the millions.
I can get in the millions. We have a real estate fund, and it just depends on the deal, right? It's not. I mean, we just bought a deal for $7 million last month, so it just depends on the property, really.
Okay, I've got a new listing in Manchac. It's 2.91 acres. We have it listed at 2.6 million.
Okay.
It's on Loudon Lane. So if you go to our website, nolanpropertiesllc.com, click on commercial, you'll see it. Loudon Lane.
Okay. We'll check it out.
Yep, take a look at that. And I have other pocket listings as well. You have my email address, right?
I do. Yeah, I'll shoot you an email.
Yes, please do that. And then I can, when I get off the road, I can send you some of the pocket listings that we have.
Love it. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
I can't find any information or a phone number for this. This who owns the land? Austin Purchase Company LLC. I can't find them. Do you recognize this company?
No, but there's ways to do it. So there's two ways. One, you go to the Secretary of State downtown.
Okay.
You type this in. There's a building. You type it in, and it'll pull up the owner's info. Two, you pay for it online. But that's the way I like to do it. Look at this. He says, "Can y'all pull comps for a property of mine I'm considering selling?" Joe's or us? Yes, we can. What's your email?
Noah.cfg@gmail.com.
If you can send it to Noah, we'll get you taken care of. Thank you guys for joining. Alice, hope you're still here. Thanks for investing in the fund. Elaine, looking to purchase off grid. If you can email Noah as well, we'll see how we can help you out. All right. Can you text me her email? Or can you send her an email and copy me and say, can you send us your off-market deals?
Sure.
Sweet. All right. We're getting some progress.
Did you say that I would have to pay to get the information?
To do it in person, it's free. To do it online, you pay.
In person.
Yeah. Oh, they changed it to $5 per entity. That's crazy. Used to be $1.
So if I want, so it's going to cost me $5 to get this information I'm looking for.
Not if you go in person. It's
Not
free.
if I go in person.
But
Okay. Well, then,
you can also go back to it, like type that entity name on Google.
I did, and it brought up somewhere in Delaware, one in Maryland. What did I do here? Let's just grab this.
Yeah.
See, and that's not it. Wilmington. None of these guys am.
That could be.
This one here.
This one right here, maybe.
Yeah, see what they're gonna. Well, let me check. Let me just hit this one. I didn't click on that. I think I don't know if they're trying to sell it to me.
But the way to do it is to you get all these entities, like put them on your list, and then go downtown.
Yeah,
they have a computer.
Okay.
At the secretary, and you just type it in, and it pulls up the actual names.
You can also go to like corporate wiki.
Corporate wiki.
And I think you put like the LLC name, and then you can at least find like Google.
I gotta go back south, so either way, I'll do this method and I'll stop by there. Oh, it's Friday too. They're gonna be like, I'm gone.
It's right across from the Capitol, literally.
Here we go.
Good job, thanks. All right, guys, we're getting some stuff done.
No.
One of our guys, Hart, is asking for wholesalers in Bell County. If anybody knows any wholesalers in Bell County, please let us know.
Where's that at? Taylor area?
Temple.
Yeah.
Killeen.
There's some good deals over there. I was in MLS. A lot of deals that have just been sitting on the market forever. They got potential.
What's up, buddy? Come on in.
Creative eye.
You are? Hey, you know Hart?
No.
Okay, I'll text. He's the agent with us.
Got you.
I'll do a group text. That's funny. How did that happen? Elliot, Hart. Pops in. I'm a wholesaler.
When opportunity comes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna stop by the cat. I'm just gonna stop.
Yeah,
by
that's-
the joint.
But try to get keep doing what you're doing. But what I try to do is like get a list of them, and you're already searching that land, so start searching all the immediate land all around.
Yeah, like all this right here. I mean, you got front to 71, so a corner store can go there, or a little.
And then you,
market. And of course.
and then all of a sudden, like you just put these deals together because like this guy wants to buy this land, or, you never know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it starts that relationship.
Elaine, thanks for the comment. Joseris, I like that name. If you're still with us, shoot that email to Noah. We'll get you squared away. I'm gonna turn Mojo Dialer back on.
Look at that, man. I'm running out of space in my notebook. That's a good feeling.
And just remember, it's all about the follow-up. Nothing ever really happens right away.
No.
Just like this, what we're doing with Noah. These are like 3 months after. That's why these deals are now interesting.
Okay, let's go. What's the next one?
All right, we got Mojo going. Thanks, Joseris.
Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
Kizzy's writing up offers right now. Come on. Nice. And her birthday's on Monday.
Hey, can you I was watching a training and you guys had like a template of LOI, LOI template.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send that over to me?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Email Alex.
Let's do that. Just gonna hold it out. My goal is to send out. I was watching the training, dude, and I've just been binge watching on the training.
Nice.
And I just want to send out about 30 offers a day now.
You don't even have to. We've done it where we just literally email like bullet points.
I know that's exactly what I was thinking, but at least so I can have something.
Yeah,
they're like, you know what? Send me an LOI or something a little bit more formal, and we got something. So,
is this Quentin?
Yes.
Hey man, my name's Matt. I'm a contractor with Longhorn Construction. We do bathroom, kitchen remodels, all kinds of construction work. And just trying to get my name out in front of investors and people that own real estate to see if there's any way we can help out with things.
Okay. Actually, we are looking to potentially, I wouldn't say a full-blown remodel of both our bathrooms, but like cabinets and stuff, and maybe the tile in the in both showers may want to get done.
Okay. Would I be able to text you our company website and my email?
Yeah.
Okay. What? Just curious. You guys looking to renovate and sell, or just trying to make it a little bit nicer?
Renovate.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit nicer to rent out and whatnot.
You're gonna rent it out?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a property management company as well. If you need any help with that.
We actually manage our own properties.
Oh, cool.
We have 2 properties that we manage ourselves.
Okay.
Because we live within 10 minutes of each of the properties. So
Nice.
The one that we live in now is a duplex. The other one's a single family home. I think to my knowledge, at least for right now, the duplex would be something that we would probably focus on more of, just because the single family home is pretty much perfect. To our liking, at least. So, but yeah, no, I would love to maybe get you out here or get somebody out here to kind of give us a quote and see what we can go with. And, if everything goes good, definitely use y'all for some other jobs and put y'all's name out there for sure.
Awesome, man. I appreciate that. I sent you my email on our website. If you wouldn't mind, if you could shoot me over the address and like what you're looking to do, I can connect you with the crew and we can get out there.
Okay. So like, as far as like cabinets, do y'all install them? Y'all do the whole 9?
Yeah, a whole 9, and we do a really good job. Been doing it here in Round Rock for 15 plus years.
Is it y'all's personal cabinets that y'all have in store, or do I need to go through like Home Depot and get cabinets and then y'all just
We can do both. We have a office here in Pflugerville. Actually, we have a lot of materials. But if it's something else, we could get it with you at Home Depot, or we have different guys we get it at a little bit cheaper pricing sometimes as well.
Okay. And what was the name of the company again? Sorry.
It's all good. It's called Longhorn Construction and Remodeling, and I actually sent you. I texted you the website and everything. Are you buying any more properties?
Okay, cool. Hopefully.
Nice.
This crazy market that we got going on, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I got a realtor that I know that just cold calls and finds a lot of deals if you have any interest.
Yeah, and that's how we got this house, the duplex. We did some cold calling. She's a part of my fiance's a part of an email chain for Zillow, kind of like a first on hand look before they actually posted on Zillow, and that's how we actually found this place.
Nice.
So, the market right now is just crazy. So, trying to get this duplex up to our standards that we want for our tenants to have, to live nicely in, and then hopefully by the end of the year we'll move on to a new one.
Sweet, man. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. I shot you a text already, so if you could just email me that, and we'll get you taken care of.
Okay, sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for your time. I hope you have a good day.
Thanks, Matt. You have one.
Longhorn close.
Nice.
Come on, baby.
That's good. It's real good. So this one is expired.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, I think that one got
It's
hit by
like a tornado or something, and it says, "I'll ask if she's doing insurance."
Yeah.
It's not sure.
I'm gonna call him.
Just kind of figure out what happened and if they ever fixed it, and
Yeah.
did they make a claim?
Have you ever done deals for like commercial, for?
Hello, this is Barry.
Hey, Barry, this is Matt. We talked a couple weeks ago about your property that you were listing that got hit by that tornado.
Yep.
Just wanted to touch base if that might be coming back available, if you had anything out there.
Oh, she's rehabbing it and going in and doing some interior decorating now. So yeah, it's going back on the market, but it's not going to be at a discount.
Yeah. No, we have a bunch of agent. We got 145 agents, and they're all looking in Gerald. So I'm just trying to get not necessarily below value, but just have these opportunities.
Yeah, so it's going to be. I just don't know when. I can definitely give you a holler whenever.
Yeah, please do.
I can do that.
Hey, we do a lot of construction, like bathroom, kitchen remodels. Just want to get on your list if you ever know anyone. We do a really good job.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gas stations.
Gas stations, yep.
Get like deals with gas stations.
Yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
like that.
I used
Dude,
to-
look at this. It's HEB Grocery Company.
Yeah.
They're freaking buying that spot right there.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
They're like the biggest real estate player.
Dude, that is so dope.
All right, get Mojo going. Noah's looking up on properties we offered on. Thanks everyone for being here.
That was under contract.
Okay. You're just going after land.
No, well, I just know there's a play there. I can just see them. I mean, if they put one apartment complex here, they're gonna put another one there.
Yeah.
And then of course there's only like one gas station in this area. So whoever wants to develop it is gonna make a killing just because limited options.
Totally.
And then I mean anything in this area is gonna get developed and turn into something.
Yeah.
So I just want to get ahead of the curve.
I know the guy that sold the land to Tesla.
Oh man.
So like, if you find somewhere there, we'll get it in front of him.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Really, I just want commercial property. I want the big money.
3857
Yeah.
is
Love
not
it.
available. your message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or
That's
press.
that area.
Hello, Mike. Hung up on. Anyone on Facebook Live or any of the channels need anything, let us know.
This is that area. It was all duplexes here. I'm gonna start hitting them since I already kind of found the land I wanted there.
Sweet.
Duplex.
I'm gonna, so these two are both under contract. I'm gonna mark it here or?
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
okay.
Actually, it wouldn't hurt. Yeah.
So, you know, so next time, you know,
Yeah.
At the tone, please record your message.
and I assume that you guys had already found those out
Yeah.
and were under contract.
But like, dude, if you, I mean,
Please hold while I try to connect you.
you see how this works, right? So like, you could start adding to this. Just add to this and let's work it if you want.
Yeah. No, that's
It just takes time. But like, we were
layering
just,
them down.
yeah,
The
just-
ones
and then
that
we
still
we-
hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they keep lingering.
Yeah, everything changes. So just get that initial offer in, and try to have a small goal of like add 2 a day, 5 a day, and all of a sudden that gets pretty detailed.
So what is, when you're looking and what originally, so this is just all duplexes or?
No, these were just
Some are single family, yeah. So
These are
what
random.
attracted you to?
They'd been listed for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to get an idea of why you pinpointed these.
Yeah.
It's because they had been hanging out for a little bit,
Mhm.
hadn't gotten immediate
Mhm.
action. Okay.
So it could be anything. Like you could just pull. I mean, if you just went and pulled all the duplexes, just put them on there, and the ones that are still available in 90 days, good chance, right?
Gotcha.
Or listed for 100 days plus, or bad picture. So like the more time you spend going through the MLS to find these, the better. Instead of just like pulling everything, but like some kind of motivation. Like let's find, like, do a search right now, start a brand new search, and then let's try to find, let's add 5. And we have a couple duplexes for lease if anyone needs anything.
So is that what you want to search here, is duplex?
No,
Or
so
just, what would be the criteria? That
so
you need?
let's start with let's do 60 days plus on market. So scroll down. Okay, you're gonna have to add it. See here it says add at the very bottom.
Yep.
Okay, do that, and then scroll down to DOM. Okay, add. Okay, now go back. Right there, yep. So go down. 100 plus. Okay, so just there, right off the bat.
Does that read that or just leave it
Yep.
at 100? Does it read the plus or does it leave it at
Yeah.
100?
So so 100 days more. So 432. All right. So like we could put all 400 of those in, but it takes time.
Right.
So now it's like, all right, what do we want to do? Maybe we'll do the search area. So like now we'll just maybe like do.
Hello, you've reached Mike Mallow. I'm unable to reach the phone right now. If you leave your name and number, I'll return your call as soon as I can.
Hey, Mike, this is Matt with Longhorn Construction. You can give me a call, 512-914-4806. 512-914-4806. Thank you, sir. 431. So, it's just somehow.
So it came up, it scrolled it down to one.
Yeah, so then go back to the criteria. Maybe you do like price.
Please leave your message for.
Do like 500 minus. Hi, is this Gene?
All right, I'm kind of stuck. I'm hitting these up, but there's no, like, I'm having to go do like a skip trace to find the information, and I'm not even getting nowhere with it. Oh, well, let's this one had a little while. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna skip trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find these guys.
And like look them up on social media. You know, they're all on Facebook.
That's what I'm being lazy.
It's all right. It's all a process.
All right, let's.
We got to make some money, right? Someone's going to close something.
So with 500, so with 500, it brought.
We'll do minus. So if you don't do minus, it's 500 exactly. Then click out of it. There you go. 27.
Ah, I gotcha. Okay.
So like, just think about it. 27, been on 100 days plus. There's money to be made, right? There's money to be made here. And like, look, some of those have been on 400 days. So like, get the story.
Look, I found. Look, just open it up. This guy got a off-market fourplex in Austin. Owner finance available. DM me. Seller's a licensed agent. So there's opportunity.
Yeah,
right
meet
here.
them. Just
Yeah.
you know. The challenge that I think is like this is fun and exciting, but it's all in the follow up, right? Like you go meet that guy and get to know him. You'll do something with him sometime in the next 5 years, but not right now.
Yeah, it's not. It's the long-term game. It's a. Is he a?
Gene?
Hello?
Gene?
Jake.
Hey, my name's Matt. I'm a contractor with Longhorn. We help people with construction work. Just trying to get our name out in the community and see if there's anything we can help people with.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes?
Hi.
Hi.
This is Matt. I'm a contractor. We help people with construction work.
Construction work?
Yeah, like, bathroom, kitchen remodels. Just trying to get our.
No, we don't need anything.
Okay. Well, if you ever need anything in the future, we're here to be a resource.
Thank you.
Hope you have a good day.
Okay.
We can call on some of these.
So I gotta take these off then and just stick you just.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
15.
That threw it off. Okay.
15.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
There's money to come on, man. This is a trial. Take all 15 of these and fucking get the story.
Find out why. Okay. Let's see. Where's the days on market? Show me again.
If you go back, I'll show you some. Let me see it. A lot of it's here, so
Okay.
that's a lot, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's also list date right here and the days on market. So like,
So they just keep extending.
yeah, it just stays on the
With-
market. And there's so many things you like. You also do. Sometimes I do. Let's see here. Maybe you have to add that. ownership name. Add back. So let's see. I'm gonna change this. Move this to like 700. Hey Dan.
How you doing?
Good man. How are you?
I'm well. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to touch base with you. I've got a real estate fund here in Austin, and we buy a lot of properties. I know you got that portfolio. Wanted to see maybe you talk about that, but also if you have any other things that'd be interested in, coming down the pipeline.
I might, depending on how I'm working on another deal in Austin. The only issue is I'm dealing with a lot of different players within the family, so I'm not 100% on it. But if you email me, did you already or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on a sec. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Can you? Do you have anything on your
It's just
what you're
something
doing?
I think plus 100 days.
Website, anything, or are you guys a pretty small operation and none of that is in place at this point?
Yeah, no, we have tons of stuff. I can send it to you.
That'd be great.
I'm not really interested in that deal.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about what your ideal acquisition is, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so we've got a brokerage. We got about 140 agents, and we also have a real estate fund. So we buy all around Austin. We have like crazy variety of properties. We've got mobile home park, small apartments, houses, Airbnbs. So ultimately, we're just looking for value. And really what the simple way I put it is like, we're trying to be 10, 15% below what we think most people would pay. And then we just want it to cash flow a little bit, like break even or just a little cash flow. And we make a lot of offers.
Are you guys national in your acquisitions, or are you just trying to focus on Texas and/or Dallas, Austin?
Just pretty much like Central Texas.
Got it.
But yeah, I'll shoot you our info. Are you doing a lot of deals here?
Not a lot. So I'm based in California, but I had several of my California clients that I put deals into like 2012, 10 through, call it 14, 15.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, those assets will turn.
Yeah. Do you need a good like local boots on the ground type person here, or you already got a good team?
Well, I do. So SVN is national. We're in every major MSA across the country. So it's just political. I've got to kind of work with my own offices.
Totally. No, I was just saying, like, if you need, like, do y'all specialize in anything particular? And if something falls outside of that, maybe I could help. Like, I own a general contracting company, and we do property management. And I don't know if y'all focus on, like, it seems like y'all do mostly multifamily. Is that correct?
Yeah, for the most part, multifamily and retail. But yeah, if you, like I said, it's just a good connect, I think. And I'll keep all of that in mind. Feel free to be as detailed as you can. I really pride myself on and value developing relationships across every facet in this industry, because you never know. If it's not today, it might be a year from now.
Yeah, 100%, man. And we do a lot of cold calling, and I agree with you. That's where it gets done. And like, if you have people that are moving here, traditional agents, we can get you paid pretty good amount on, just send us referrals.
Sure. I mean, that's great. I love it.
Cool. Well, I'll shoot you some info on our company, and I really appreciate your time, and hope you have a great day.
I got you, Matt. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye.
Long game.
Yeah, totally. So I'm noticing a lot of these pull up are, I guess, either like manufactured or mobile home, stuff like that. I don't know what your feelings
Yeah,
on
it just
targets.
depends.
Kind of leave that. I mean,
probably
not mess with it, right?
Yeah.
Because maybe the land, but it could be an area.
It's more of like a time, like, yeah, they could be good, but like, let's focus on the houses.
Right.
So
okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay.
there's just less people that are buying and less financing. Like the financing can be pretty tough.
Right.
But every price has a number. Every property has a number.
Using your touchtone phone, please enter your PIN number. You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
All right, Mojo Dialer's live. Y'all good?
Yeah, this dude I just hit up, well, he's the agent. He already listed this for lease, but I think I might have messed up by contacting him because I could go a step further and try to find the owner versus getting this dude involved. But either way, it's a contact.
Yeah.
He responded back. It's practice.
If it's listed for sale, you got to go through the owner or through the agent. But lease might be a little different.
Yeah, so it's all in that area that I was telling you. I mean, everything in here is all duplexes, and they all need work. They're all, I just see potential here.
I like those little pockets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just pop into any little random spot and just kind of
The
trust
person you have
around.
dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press the pound key for further options.
But since this guy has he's been in contact with the owner, maybe he might be able to, give me an in. Maybe I could sacrifice my commission.
Mhm.
See, just work the deal. So many different angles on it. This is actually right next to it. It's the other unit. Let's call another one Wesley. Nicholas Arriaga.
I love this Mojo Dialer, dude.
I heard of that one. There's another one too that I've looked at. Something fire.
You should have a couple emails from this now. From some people on here.
Okay.
Take your time.
Let's see, 1978. All right, what do you see here? Like, so this is one.
Mhm.
Guess it's in it's in Taylor. It's a
Interesting,
house,
yeah.
right? So it's been on since July of last year, so going
Yeah.
on a year, right?
They raised the price too. See at the bottom it says original price $340. I say let me just call.
So they raised it over 110,
Linda.
109,000.
Quick
Oh,
question.
after a year of being off.
Thank you. Yep.
Housing Authority of Travis County. They'll sell to us, right?
Yeah.
They would sell, right? They probably sell
Probably
like this.
not, but they would. I mean, because they want they want houses. They need properties like that
Okay.
for they're affordable.
Uh-huh.
So probably not, but can't say never.
So let's say I own majority. Let's say I own about 10 of these duplexes. I can apply for like Section 8 or subsidized housing so that I fall not.
Yeah, you could be.
So
yeah.
I can basically provide the housing for them, and it's a guarantee.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need. Every house can accept it. Like
Okay.
I have properties that accept HUD.
Mm-hmm.
They just have to like, you got to get in with them, and more so the renter has to be approved by HUD,
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily the property.
Okay. Okay.
This is just owned by them.
Okay. And I guess.
Does that make sense?
Okay. The other question that I had is that, like some of these don't have like this unit right here, right? It doesn't have any details other than the people that purchased. Does that mean that that's the original owner that purchased it and hasn't transacted since then?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Well, that's good to know. So I'm not getting very much information about these. I almost feel like these are the ones you got to hit with a letter, with
Maybe.
a handwritten letter, or mail it directly to them and say, hey, you know.
Yep.
Oh, this one's a trust.
Oh yeah, I got her voicemail. I'll try her again.
You mentioned something about trust the other day in a training.
Yeah, so I was just showing him.
It's a family trust.
If it's a trust, right? Like maybe it was handed down to the family because someone passed away, and they didn't intend to buy it, so maybe they would sell.
Right.
So that was one thing. Our criteria was so small that when you put in trust, nothing came up. But if you took everything out, you just put trust or estate, like the estate of, then maybe there's motivation there.
Gotcha. So you're looking at land over there, like you're trying to find plots of land, or what do you kind of?
I have a creative mind, so anywhere that opportunity is at, any bit, I can just see it. I can see it happening. I can see what you know, what the potential could be. You know, in this area, it's overlooked. You know, people don't like to look at ugly stuff. They want it pretty and packaged already. And so if you can find it where it's just, you know, hideous, there's opportunity there, you know, and who knows if anybody's hitting these people up.
Right.
You know, so, but this area, I specifically want to focus on South Austin.
Okay.
Because it's stretching. It's going that way, you know. So it's only a matter of time before somebody with more money than I got is going to want to say, hey, you know, I could use this land, and or I could use these properties, or whatever the case may be. I'm not really even worried about the money. I just want to get as much activity out there as possible and just make waves in this big ocean.
And are you trying to kind of like assign them, like get them and then assign them, or what's your?
I'm the same way with Matt. I'm looking at it. I want to buy it first. I want to own it. I want to own it, and then I want to own it. And then if the numbers don't work out, or if somehow I'm able to get it for a deal, it's like hold on to it, make it cash flow, or get rid of it. And my ultimate goal is to own big, you know, like 100 unit properties, 200 unit properties. I would like to own, you know, God willing, in the next 5 years, 100 units. And then by the next 10 years, I would like to have 1,000. So it's just, and it doesn't matter if they're apartments. I just want the units. I want the cash flow.
Okay, gotcha. So just any kind of rentals that you can get your
And
hands
since
on.
we have our license, you know, take full advantage of it.
Yeah.
There's no reason that we shouldn't be taking full advantage of it. You know, I was watching these trainings and I was like, man, I could bullshit with the best of them.
Yeah.
On the real. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to get a piece of the pie and just enter in this market. Like I just see potential here because, well, you're close to the water for one. So there might be risk of flooding or stuff like that, but the convenience of the locations, you got 2 major highways. You got a good school. Del Valle is actually a pretty good school academically. I don't know, but I know sports wise they are, and that's something I pay attention to. There's going to be growth happening all in this area. You know, I grew up in Austin, in South Austin, so I know the area very well.
And where exactly is that you're pinpointing? It's like
right here. I'm by Bergstrom, by the airport.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the airport. That was actually called Pilot's Knob. A funny story, crazy story. About 5 or 6 years back, I worked on this ranch and we were replacing T-posts and laying out barbed wire. And the owner's, his wife is a descendant of this Indian. He owned what's called Pilot's Knob. He owned a 1,000-acre ranch, and over the years, the family has been selling it off and selling it off and selling it off, and they were like on the last bit of the property that they owned. It was crazy.
Wow.
There was like a freaking 200-year-old barn there. Like
it was crazy, man.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, this is really historic area, you know?
That's cool.
And so that's how I knew about this area. So, and sometimes, you know, I'll ride my bike. I got a Harley, and I'll just coast on the roads and just looking. You know what I'm saying? Just having that, I just see the potential in it, you know?
So I'm totally, exactly, and I'm on the same page with that, but what are you seeing for like, okay, so to get started jumping in capital wise, right? How capital intensive is it gonna be for you, and
well,
what are you targeting?
I don't have no money, but what I do have is a plan. What I do have is the knowledge. What I do have is connections. You know,
Okay.
I can provide that value. I grew up in Austin, so I know a lot of people that work in manual labor jobs, constructions, roofing, stuff like that. I've never had to like reach out and be like, hey, you know, let's try to work something out. But now that I have this license, it's like, well, why not? If I can help them put some money in their pocket on a deal that I'm working or a wholesale that I'm working or something like that. At the end of the day, it's all about the connections. Because, man, I'm going to be doing this for a long time. And at the end of the day, I just want to be able to hit the phone and be like, look, I got something on the line. It sounds good. I'm in. And that's simple. I don't want to have to go back and forth, you know? And I mean, you can tell just right now how I talk. It's just like, let's get it done now. Let's see who this is. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, I was in the actually the area that I was in the Del Valley, not too far from the airport. There's like this whole pocket of duplexes there, and I was just coasting around, and I jotted down a few addresses, and I'm also an agent, by the way. So I jotted down a couple of addresses. I found these duplexes, and I saw that you had a listing for a rental a while back on one of these units, and so I wanted to touch base with you and see how me and you can work something out, how I can get in touch with the owners and just, you know, try to gain some traction, because I'm looking to own. I want to purchase it. So that's why I wanted to make that call.
Or you're just taking out and input them, right? Like on that spreadsheet. Results. You say search and then you just.
Okay. Do you know anybody in that area? The whole area is called Carson Creek.
And then you'll search your name, because your name will then pull up here and save it.
Yeah, that like any of the property owners that are interested, or do you have any contact with them, or maybe like I can come in as the buyer?
Maybe you could copy.
I guess I know that's like the gist of it, right? Residential active 700 minus. Did we put anything else in there, or is that
maybe go back to
where what part of Austin are those other units in?
Oh.
700.
Oh, days on market is what it was. Yeah. Okay. There was some new.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Well, I'll tell you what, Wesley. Let me follow up with you, man. Enjoy your day. I'm gonna shoot you. What's your email?
You could do like
probably
not. You could do year built.
Say it one more time.
Okay.
2013, 20 minus or whatever.
Okay, brother. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks again.
Yeah.
I mean, the real way, in my opinion, you just add them to the spreadsheet. But do whatever you want. You just copy and paste it.
Just copy and pasting.
Just like each one, right? Like just like.
Can you do a mass or no?
Maybe.
We control and maybe.
I just got a ton of value out of that phone call and a response back. So
talk about it.
Well, for one,
I don't know exactly.
Okay. What I'm, like I said, in this area that I'm looking at, reaching out to these agents, they don't have any more contact. They don't have any more of a relationship built with these with the owners of these properties, other than like, you know, maybe they picked up the phone and they were like, hey, I'm trying to rent out my unit. You know, you guys do can you find me a tenant kind of deal? Like there's not a connection there. I could just tell by the way that they responded. Like I asked them, well, do you know anybody else in the area? Or like, could you give me any information? Like real standoffish, didn't really have a whole lot to give. And at the end of the day, it's just pushing out as much value as possible. So I'd imagine if they wanted business, they would be spilling it out towards me too. Cause I'm gonna say, hey, look, I'm interested. I want to own it. You know, I'm the guy that's trying to buy it.
Yeah.
Regardless if I have the means to purchase it.
Most people, nobody's doing this.
Yeah.
Some people are, but like you're doing it. And so you get it. And like, you got a listing. It's like, hey, I got 5 other things. Let me get them in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not doing anything, you got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. So it is pretty badass just being able to like you say, the way you say it, drum up some business, just put down a beat and see if they're in tune with it. You know?
And the thing, what I would say with you guys, like the only thing that would make you fail is not being consistent, because you already get all of it. So all you have to do is just be doing this 6 months from now. Because that's when the deals happen.
Yeah,
seriously.
The ones you talked to today.
Yes,
you know,
that's what I'm saying.
And just to clarify with consistency, because I I'm on social media. I keep my ear to the ground with everything that's going on in Austin and everything that's going on in the social world and stuff like that. It just pays to know. But you know, being able to work with somebody and create like an actual relationship and like build it from more than just, hey, we're talking about business, to like, hey, you know, my kids are doing this or whatever, and having a connection with them where it's like a little bit more intimate.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that's like, just from those phone calls, it doesn't feel like it was an intimate relationship they had with that client, you know?
Totally.
I don't know if that was off subject or not.
No, it's
Makes sense. You didn't know, because they'll start opening up to be like, well, hey, you know, I know that he really likes to be in this area. This is why his daughter goes to school down here. He's got horses. He's got this, that. That's when you know.
You got ammo.
That's
You got
when you know
ammo
somebody.
and the
If they
motivation.
don't, then it's just like, well, I don't, you know, here's the building.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. Totally.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say, is the consistency. The consistency, I think sometimes people think that you gotta go, you know, 100 miles an hour from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that's gonna create burnout.
Totally.
Really what it is just spacing it out enough to where it's like, all right, for the next hour, I'm just gonna hit the phone. I'm just gonna hit the phone for a little bit. Who cares how many calls I make?
Yeah.
But for this hour, I'm gonna with intention.
That's it.
With intention on the phone.
And to know you gotta look at it like, I won the day. And you won the day because you did that, not because you got a deal. Because you get lucky and you go get a deal, but that's not the success.
Yeah.
That's the lucky.
Yeah. It's Jim Rohn says it very, very well. It's like, to lead up to a good year, you got to have a good month, 12 good months. To lead up to a good month, you got to have 30 good days. And to lead up to a good week, you know what I'm saying? A good lunch, a good morning, whatever. It's those little consistent increments of progression.
Totally. And that's why I was saying no to just to add 2 to 3 a day. I mean, you did 37, great. But like keep doing, like don't do 37 and then nothing tomorrow.
For a month. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, and for me, it's more about, and like you said, break it up, you know, so say, hey, I'll work on this list, I'll add them, and then I'll call them, you know, give me an hour to call these people, and then switch gears to whatever else you're doing, so you know, I can't.
You will get burned out, yeah.
You can't be all in one basket.
That's right.
Yeah. And then the other part that I think that people say all the time, I hear it all the time with like YouTube videos, first time being an agent, like connect with people out in the public and stuff like that. I don't think that they're really understanding the connection part there of you're not just trying to grab as many as you can. What you're trying to do is make a connection, a real legitimate connection, to where it's like, when I think of real estate, I think of this guy because he's funny. Sure. Or because he has the knowledge, or whatever the case may be, versus like, you know, I'm a face with a name and a card. Yeah. You know, that part.
But like as a agents, we have so many ways to get plugged in, like all your stuff you're talking about. But if you go meet business owners, right? Just imagine you go meet 2 business owners a day, and those business owners know people. They know business. So it's like, hey, Mr. Business Owner, I want to promote your business and I want to interview you. He's going to share it with his people. You're going to have content, and now you're going to be mine if you talk to them.
Yeah. Staying top of mind.
Like, go after business owners. Hey, you own this coffee shop? Hey, can I interview you and put it on social media? He's gonna
It's
like
exposure
that.
for him. It's exposure for you.
And then he's going to be talking to 10 people a day who maybe they want to buy a house. But he's got to know you more than just that one meeting.
Exactly.
Because he's going to forget your name.
Right.
Unfortunately.
I'm seeing the same names pop up on these duplexes.
That's where you start finding those entities. Put the entity on the list when you go down there.
Yeah, looks like a lot of these people are only 2, 3, 4 units. And then also a good piece of value that I'm noticing here is the closing dates of these contracts. A lot of them were like last month. And then Dove Springs, I was in the area and I was looking on the MLS and I was like, man, a lot of these just barely closed last month. And this is having that insight. I'm looking at price per square foot versus the price of the entire house.
That's right.
And whenever I break it down like that, I'm like, well, that really wasn't a good deal at all. That was a terrible deal that cost me, you know what I mean? Because we have that insight here. And then that's where you have that value with the client that you have. Well, you know, what's the long-term goal? And then it's not just the buyer representation, but just having that knowledge, because they might be an investor and they're not even looking at it like that. They're just looking at it like, oh, this is how much cash flow we're getting, or this is how much money I'm saving, or whatever the case may be.
Open up your eyes.
Well, everyone on live, we're going to shut this off because I think the camera died, but we can keep doing this in here. Come be about it, guys. Wednesdays, 8:30, Fridays at 10. We're around. Appreciate you. Peace.
Hey, so this guy did email me about his comps, the one, the duplex, wanting comps, Georgetown.
That's pretty good.
But I can't, okay, so I was trying to bring up that address, but I guess I used that address and like a radius around it to try to figure out.
Yeah, so like search it on, you find the general area, do like,
miles or something.
yeah. Why did it shut off? Was the camera? That's how I thought. That was good though. Every one of these classes is getting better. It's awesome. Like it's just.
The last one was really good. We're pulling.
It was good. That was good, but then I like more people being here, so
Alright,
maybe we
guys,
need more.
next time, 8:30.
Yeah, you guys be here. Maybe we need more cameras though.
What you need is more calls to action, telling the audience.
That's so true.
You need
More communication. There.
When I was doing network marketing, what we do to do the Zoom calls and to get people on the Zoom is we get the people that have already showed up to return, and then they bring somebody. You know,
Totally.
it's that's how you get them. And
That's
then
big.
then like there would be I noticed on your recordings, you give a few minutes before you get started. And you should give at least 2 to 3 minutes and be like, have like a countdown. Like, hey, we're gonna get started in 20 or like in 5 minutes. All right, get on the phone, tell everybody to tell your team, get on the phone, get everybody on this Zoom call and just hit it like that.
Smart.
And then the 5 seconds come in. All right, but have music to kind of like hype everybody up because you got to keep the morale up. You
You're
gotta
right.
keep the energy
You're
up.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. It's everyone needs to get better, and that's great tips.
The music?
He said like we need to have more engagement. We need to have more engagement with the people to get them to come back and to bring their friends. But we start this and then like 2 minutes in, it's like, all right, guys, we're gonna give you 3 minutes and we're gonna come back. Countdown comes on. They start calling their friends to join. Music comes on. Yeah, you love it.
Promote. Get your team on here. Get your team on here.
Get a commercial going and promote the preferred vendors.
Yeah, totally.
There you go.
This is getting better and better.
With some
See, we need feedback.
Yeah.
with some hot dog music. You may not like it, but that's what GC does with his lives.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He gets the crowd going.
I like it.
He gets the people
He's
engaged.
like, woo!
With the dubstep music.
That vendor stuff's perfect though in that time that you're waiting for them to gather people because it shows